can't be like, oh, I'll try this, and then you come back and like, John, I tried this, it didn't work. No. I hear a lot of different things from different guys that are telling me about how they try to do this. They created this website, or they created this blog, or they created this YouTube channel, or they had this business idea, or they built this software, and they're never successful at doing it. The reason why you're failing is not because you're not doing the right thing. It's not because you have the wrong business idea. It's not because you're unlucky. It's because of one critical thing, which is that you are trying to make things work instead of committing to making things work. What you're doing is you're dipping your toe in. You're really saying, look, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do what John told me to do, and I'm going to see if it works. And if it doesn't work, then I guess I'll try something else. And you cannot have that attitude. You cannot have that attitude in life. You cannot have that attitude in business. You cannot have that attitude with women. A lot of you guys that are failing there, it's the same reason.
Like, there's two ways of thinking. One of the ways to think is what works, or does this work? That's the question that they're asking. The other group of people, they ask the question, how can I make this work?
If you come into a project, if you come into a thing, if you come into anything in life and you think, I am going to try this, Yoda's going to slap you in the face because he's like, do or do not, there is no try. Star Wars had the wisdom that you were seeking all this time. You made a joke about it, you didn't pay attention to it, because all you have to do is commit.
Whatever you do, you're going to fail. It's not going to work right off the bat. You're going to have to adjust it. It doesn't come fully assembled. You have to assemble this shit. So you're going to have to figure this out. There's never been a time where I just did the thing and it just magically worked. It's never, ever, ever happened.
With anything you try, there's going to be a learning curve. And initially, it's when you first get started. There's like this big learning curve in the beginning. And then once you start to develop confidence, that learning curve, you start to get over that hump, it just becomes easier. With a guy who's new to approaching, that's usually the hump where most guys quit or most guys fail. It's like they do a few approaches and then they're like, oh shit, I got rejected. Screw them. All women are They just want guys with looks, money, status. I'm never going to get anywhere. All this pickup stuff is a fraud. It's like, dude, you did 3 approaches in your life. Give me a break, man. Are you serious? Even with business, I went through probably a dozen business failures before I finally hit success. But I knew, just because of the skill set I developed in game, applying that to business, I know if I keep chugging away, I'll get better and better and better. I got to fail. I got to learn from my mistakes. I got to see what I did wrong and then tweak and make adjustments. And then eventually your confidence will grow. You'll get over that hump, that initial learning curve, and then you'll hit pay dirt.
Whatever you pick, if you dig deep enough, if you have the mindset of, I am going to make it work, you can make it work. There's a lot of shit that I do that shouldn't work, but it does work.
When I started Bulldog Mindset, this was not the greatest idea for a company, because it's like fitness, it's dating, it's finances, and then it's the mindset part of it. Like, this is too much. Most people have something in one of these industries. These are like the most popular industries, and they have it specifically niched down. So it's really not the best business idea. But I really wanted to do this because I want to talk about all these things, because I'm passionate about all these things. And that's what I think Bulldog Mindset is. That's what being a man. I wanted to really talk about all the things about being a man. And a lot of people said, no, this isn't going to work. I said, I don't care. I'm going to make this work. I'm going to build a business out of this. I'm going to make this work. And sure, if I pick something else, I probably could make a lot more money. I don't care. I'm still making a shit ton of money in this business and doing well and doing what I want to do, because I didn't have the attitude that I was going to try to make this work. I had the attitude that I was going to absolutely make this work. There was no way that I was going to not make this work. I was going to figure it out. I was going to do stuff. I was going to make books. I was going to figure out a way to get traffic from YouTube or to get traffic from TikTok, to make a membership, to do a trial membership, to do all these things, to figure out how can I actually make this thing work.
Another example is my other main business, Simple Programmer. Back then, when I was starting out with Simple Programmer, the idea of teaching soft skills to software developers, no one was doing that. It doesn't make sense. A lot of people were like, that's kind of weird. You should do some kind of technical training or something, like how to market yourself. Software developers won't even like marketing. Yeah, but I sold like $600,000 of that product, so I guess somebody liked it, right? I made it work because I had to make it work, because that was my option. Even the book, when I did the Complete Software Developer Career Guide, a lot of people said, well, what kind of market research did you do for this book? And I was like, none. I said, this is the book that I want to write, and I'm going to make this a best-selling book. It's going to happen. And I decided that that was what I was going to do, and I was going to make it happen, and I made it happen. It hit Wall Street Journal number 5 bestseller list on the launch, which no software development book has ever done. All ideas can work. I mean, look at the stupid things that have been extremely successful. In my bathroom, I literally have a piece of plastic, and all it is like a step. That's all it is. It's a cheaply made step, and it helps you poop better. It is literally the stupidest thing. But the point is, someone said, I have to make this work. And they figured out how. I mean, how are you going to sell that shit? You make a YouTube commercial with a unicorn pooping in ice cream cones out.
They're good at pooping.
If you have a spoon, if you have enough will to escape the prison, which is your shitty ass life, your boring ass job, your social anxiety, all this shit that you're dealing with, being a weak bastard, a nobody loser, if you want to escape that prison enough, it will work if you have to make it work. More likely than the problem being them is the problem is you. I got some help along the way. I got some coaches of my own. I've got some advice and I implemented that, but I didn't rely on that saying that this is the thing that's going to make me successful, because I knew that I was the thing that was going to make me successful, and it's going to be my determination, my commitment to solve the problem, to figure this out, to make it work no matter what. I will give you guidance. I will tell you what to do. I will give you ideas. I will see what you're doing wrong and course correct you, but then you have to take full responsibility and say, look, I'm going to make this shit happen. I'm going to make this business succeed. I'm going to figure out a way to do this, whether it be with business, whether it be with women. Same thing with women. I get coaching clients sometimes with women, and it's like, no, you're not going to try what I'm telling you. You're going to do it. You're going to make it happen. You're going to be successful. You just need some help on this. This is accelerating your path to success that you're already going to reach on your own. I'm an accelerator. I'm gasoline on your fire. I'm not your fire. I can't be your fire. Gasoline is no good when there's no fire. There has to be a spark. You have to be the fire. The gasoline will make the fire more powerful. I can accelerate you. It's an accelerator, but it doesn't solve the problem for you.
Stop second guessing yourself. You need to burn the boat and just say, all right, I'm going down this path. Stop asking me this question. Is it going to work? No. You're going to make it work. How am I going to make it work? I will make it work, and you will figure this shit out.